Incredible morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? So, we're in for a little treat today. Y'all like when you see photos or somebody comes on camera. So, he still refuses to come on camera, but you're going to get to see his hands because I'm going to do a training for shirts for Mr. 365. It's all blurry. There we go. Mr. 365, my husband, even. Since we now have headquarters, we're getting back into the groove of doing customs and things like that. He did his first poster yesterday. We both tried out for the first time using our cold laminator to do the posters. That was pretty cool. So he did his first poster yesterday, and now we're about to do an eco-solvent print shirt. Well, two of them. So that when I finish this design that I'm doing for a hoodie, a skirt, and a stole, he can take all that. Well, he'll go run the roll in, print it out, weed it, and then he can press it. Because I think, you say you're not gonna go today to go get the other electronics? You're gonna go tomorrow, Monday. Okay. So at some point next week, I'll be able to design, put them in our my cloud. He'll be able to go into the production room and print them out, weed them if necessary, if it's an eco-solvent print, and then do the production part of the business for HS Inc. 365 prints. So that's designs and prints. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to get him trained up on t-shirts. So this is a service that we are looking to add. Well, we're starting to add here in the South Florida area. So if you are in the South Florida area, Tri-County, we are located in Miami Gardens, but you will be able to come in for hands-on. We have several different heat presses here, being able to do sublimation, seeing eco-solvent done completely. I will probably end up getting some DTF prints from Florida Flex once their machine is back up and running. If you want to kind of get a feel of that, before you kind of invest into DTF and things like that. So we will be doing hands-on. Oh, the next one you can do is a tumbler. That's going to be an interesting one to see if you can get a perfect seam on a tumbler. So I do have to do a tumbler as well. We have to, so he'll do it. So we're going to do some in-house training today. All right. So he doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm going to switch it over to the one that's over the heat press and also get the one for TikTok going. I forgot to share it out. So let me share real quick. And while I'm sharing out, are you shaking your head? I'm shaking my head. Oh, while I'm sharing it out, y'all show him some love, give him some encouragement. Hopefully it's not blurry because I don't know. The signal, it's saying that it is unstable. So let me know if it's blurry. Huh? Let me know if it's blurry because it's saying that the what is it called? The signal is unstable. No, her box is right there. I don't know why it is because the box is like right there. Mesh. Yeah, definitely gonna need a Google Mesh over here. All right. Facebook is being a hater. They have not given me my notification so that I can share this out. Okay, there it is. So let's go ahead and yes, it's blurry. It's a little blurry, huh? It is blurry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Well, if you guys want, you can head over to. Oh, it's very blurry. Yeah, I don't know what's doing that on the internet over here. What all on though? There's nothing really connected to the Wi-Fi. Those stuff stays. Yeah, wow, it is choppy. It is very blurry. Blurry on Facebook. It's a whole lot blurry. They said you can do it, sir. You got this, Mr. 365. You got this. Oh man, I don't know, y'all. I don't know why it's messing up so much. Shoot. I may have to just record, and y'all may not get to see this live unless you want to head over to TikTok because I am going to stream it to TikTok in a moment. So I don't necessarily share it if it's going to stay blurry. Oh, it is very blurry. It is very, very blurry. We definitely have to get them out here to up the internet. Dang it. I don't know what to do. Go check, see, maybe you pull the box forward some, like see if anything is blocking it. Um, because I mean it's literally right across, so it shouldn't be that bad. I'm not live on TikTok just yet because I didn't feel like moving the camera 30 million times. So once we get ready to start over there, I'm gonna turn TikTok on. All right, so we're gonna try and figure out these technical difficulties first and figure out if we can't get this signal strength a little bit better. I mean, I also think, I mean, sometimes I think it's just StreamYard. I'm not sure if it's like a bunch of people on StreamYard because sometimes I mean it's not all like all the other devices it doesn't do this. So I'm not sure if it is this. Uh yeah, I'm not sure if it's a StreamYard thing or if it is really an internet thing. I don't know why I keep saying that it's not stable. Because I mean, yeah, I really think it's a StreamYard thing, y'all. As much as I like streaming to YouTube and Facebook, but D and Erickson wasn't like this earlier today. It on my computer, it's saying that I am at full strength, full strength. I have no idea why TikTok is doing this. All right, let's see if we can refresh it. Now we're gonna go away for like 2 seconds. If it will change any, I just refresh the so I have had 2 it's not as bad. Back down to 1 bar. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is going on with this and why it is blurry. All right, so I guess this is going to be a TikTok live. So if you're on TikTok, you'll be able to see it. My name is Shakia the Professor. I mean, I'll leave it here. If you want to see it clear, go to TikTok. I'll leave it up, but it we are experiencing some difficulties with the internet. Don't know what's going on. It might clear itself up as we go along, but if you want to see it clear, I'm going to end up doing the TikTok stream in just a moment. Okay. All right. So I'm not even going to bother to share this out because the quality is just horrible right now. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this TikTok stream started. Oh, wait. This is not Submation Memorial Cards. This is Eco Solid Print Black Shirt. Alrighty. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other camera. I thought I actually switched it. I don't know what I was thinking. Settings and face cam. All right. Ready, sir? So what we are going to, what he's going to press is eco solvent transfers. Which again, I'm so sorry it's blurry, but the TikTok feed is up. My name is Shakia the Professor 365. Shakia the Professor 365. Make sure you guys double tap when you come in. So we're going to do these, which is a design that I created in Silhouette Studio. My sister's going to the concert on Sunday, but my cousin also wanted one. I'm actually going to redo this too because they will be here tonight. So I'm actually going to do one that says Miami instead of Atlanta because they're actually here tonight. Um, and I think I made these slightly different. Yes, I did. So this is the 2X shirt. All right. These are printed with a Roland BN20. Can you do it with a converted printer? Yes. With a converted printer, that's what most of you are converting it for, is to be able to do eco-solvent prints. This is Caesar Color Print PU. So this is actually more of a matte HTV. Um, This is more of a matte. I really can't fix it any better than this over here because of the stand. So this is a matte versus it being super, super shiny. So the color print easy is a little bit more shinier once you press it. So what we're gonna do is, because you're new as a newbie for this, it is good to what's the thing called, to lint brush, but I left it at the house. So we got to get one for here. As newbie, there are rulers, which that's actually still at the house too. So what you'll do is you'll fold the shirt in half. So you're gonna take it. And actually, you know what? Let's test the pressure. You want to pull your collar off the platen. You can either do it to the front, or if it's more comfortable, you can make it to where you're looking at the shirt backwards. That's up to you. So you want the collar off of the platen because that is raised, so it'll affect the pressure. No, it needs to be all the way off the platen to where there's no, yeah. And so what you're gonna do now is do a pressure check because you want to make sure that the pressure is right. So close it. We have a Hotronics, so it's going to tell you what the pressure is. We're shooting for 4. So when you close it, you're looking for a 4 to be here. So we're gonna take that up, lift it up. So it's telling you your target pressure is 4. So you're gonna turn it clockwise to drop it. Okay, it should be enough. It doesn't take that many turns. Go. And you'll close it again. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. I can tell that was a lot. You have to lift it up. Every time you can't adjust the pressure with it low, with it dropped. Okay. It's okay. It's probably about a good 4. It's fine. It's kind of hard trying to find the exact spot. So that should be pretty good. But for HTV, you do want a good amount of pressure so that you can push that adhesive into it. So once you do that, you're also taking care of your pre-press for this one to take out any moisture that might be in the shirt. So now what you want to do is find your center. So to find your center, you're going to take the shirt off completely. And you're going to fold it in half, shoulder to shoulder. Armpit to armpit to make sure that you are finding the center. Some people like to go off of the other way. You want the front exposed.
I can't go by the name to the tag.
I was about to explain that. So not every manufacturer actually puts their tag right in the center. You have to remember sometimes it's done via machines and things like that. So it may not be in the center. So you don't want to always kind of go off of that. But to make sure that it's center, you have to make sure that the armpits, and then you're going to lay it down on the heat press the long way. And this helps you find your center. This is a really good trick and like a really good tip for beginners. Okay. You can do more than one shirt at a time. So if you want to do both of them, you can, but you need practice. So we're going to do them one by one. Go ahead, close it, push it in, and you're going to press it for a few seconds. And what that's going to do is give you your line. Yeah, it's going to give you a line. And then that way you know exactly where the center of the shirt is. Once you know exactly where the center of the shirt is, when we take our print and fold it in half, you have to just worry about the height. But no matter what, it's going to line up because you don't need it that long, bro.
You don't want to teach him.
It don't need to be for a few seconds. So now you're going to open that up, lay it back down with the collar hanging off the platen. All right. So most people will say 3 inches down, or they'll say 4 fingers. I'm actually glad you're here. Here's one of the reasons why I don't recommend the 4 fingers. Can you put your 4 fingers on top of mine? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, okay, either you have small, no, actually, who hands is bigger? But mine is actually, so his hand is here, and then my pinky, oh wait, they can't see on TikTok. Hold on. Go. So his hand is here. My pinky is my hand is way back here. And on the other side for the pinky, it's further back. So everybody's hands are different. So you can't really go off of that. All right. So what I always do, especially for unisex shirts, is we go off of the center of chest. For most unisex, especially if you're wearing it correctly, your armpits, if you look at your shirt, bam, it's going to come to where that's like your breastbone is kind of like the center of your actual chest, not like this whole thing is in your chest, just like center of your chest. So I like to kind of put the center of my design on the center of chest, depending on how large it is. This is a really large design, so we cannot put center of design on center of chest, because this has so much up here, it's going to end up being in your throat. So this is a time where you kind of want to do the 3 inches down, because this is so long. All right. So kind of like, I kind of take like the top half of it, and I'm looking kind of like the center of that part, as far as, or like the bottom of like the top half, to kind of really do center of chest on this one. So somewhere in there, which this ends up being about, as I said, for this one, about 4 inches or 4 fingers, which is like about 3 inches down.
4 fingers from the
collar. Because that will give, like, because it's so long, it's not going to be in their throat, but it's all down here. When you have something that's really thin and you put it either up too high, it'll sit way up here instead of like being on the center of the chest. All right. So he's already masked these. So he weeded and masked these yesterday. So what, how this, you'll see another one, because we have to do a senior hoodie and stash for some senior pictures tomorrow. Yeah, go on that side. So he's already masked it. When you're printing these, of course, you print it right side up. You don't print it mirrored. So you're going to take this and you're going to fold it in half, making sure that the ends of it match. Now, this particular design, the A kind of comes out. So you're going to go off of, hold on, let me try and move it just a little bit here. Okay. So you're really shooting for where the majority of the design is. Because, I mean, it's out a little bit on this side, out a little bit on this side, but we're really centering off of this. So you're going to fold it in half. And then you're going to do it. You're going to crease the top and the bottom. And you want to make sure your top of your design lines up. That way you know that it's going to be straight. Because if it's like, see the...
I'm not pressing down on it.
Yeah, you're going to press it down because you want to actually crease the top of the transfer and the bottom of the transfer. So you want to crease that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what this is, because you lined up the top to make, no, so it's going to go the other way. Print side facing you. So when you're doing that and see how this technically was cut crooked. Some people, if you went off of this and you were making this part straight, your design is going to be crooked. But if you go off of the design and you're lining the design up and you're putting it on there, once you line this up, it's going to be level. So you're going to put those creases on that line.
Okay, how do I see the breastplate and the portion for the breastplate?
So just kind of put, so that's why we put the collar right at the end. So when you do your fingers, yeah, like that. All right, that's pretty good right there.
Line it up with a line.
Yeah, so that, and see this, so it'll end up being off. You can end up putting your shirt down where it's crooked, but that line is going to be your center point. So you want to move this over to that line.
Okay.
And now it's center. So now you're going to close your press, push it in, close your press.
You cover it up?
Nope, you don't have to cover it. Our Hottronics are coated, so it's not going to scorch it. You really don't need a Teflon. Some people use a Teflon, all that. You really, really don't need a Teflon sheet for this. So we're just going to close that down. We're going to let it go for about 15 seconds. With this one, we do want it to cool a little bit. So you'll work on the next one before we pull this off. Because this is color print PU, not easy. With easy, it is a hot peel, but this one you have to let it cool down a little bit. All right, so you'll just take this off. Take this off and do the next shirt. Because we'll let that cool some and then we can peel it. All right, let's see. Oh, dang it, I almost bust my behind. Oh, I'll write my TikTok name. I'm sorry, y'all. So for TikTok, it is at Shakia the Professor 365. My bad. And then let me see TikTok comments. All right. So this is so you're gonna still press, you can pre-press it to take out the moisture. So you're gonna put it all the way up. V-necks.
Pressure test thing too.
Yeah. Oh wait, this might be too big for this V-neck. But that's actually a good lesson. So this in shirt designing, it's gonna pretty much take up damn near the entire shirt. So you end up putting it up pretty high.
So you don't use a
no, because it's a V-neck, so it's gonna come down lower than what a crew neck is. So because it's already starting low, if you go for, you're gonna end up, it's gonna start way. Hold on.
So you're gonna do no finger, you're gonna do two fingers, nothing.
You go. So I kind of go like maybe like an inch. So like you can do like 2, so an inch down, but it also depends on the design. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So go ahead and just pre-press it to get any moisture out. All right, let me see. My husband needs to be watching you. All right. So this is one where you really want to fold it in half, because the way V-necks are, a lot of people, let me hold this up real quick. A lot of people will go off of where the V, like where this is, but that's actually not center. Because of how, like when they're stitching, when they're crossing it over, it actually sits a little further over. So if you pay attention, like watch when you fold in half, you're going to see it actually sits a little further over. So V-necks, you always want to try and, if you can, fold it in half to find that center point. After a while, and you, if you're using the same shirts, you get used to eyeballing it and knowing exactly where that center point is. So starting off, you'll have to fold shirts a lot to kind of know the center. But when you use certain brand shirts and you use those brands consistently, you'll start to learn where their actual center is. That's why when I'm teaching students, I encourage them to kind of get a brand that they like. No, remember, you can't have all this pressure. So it needs to be off the platen. Yeah. And also make sure that your shoulders line up. Okay, perfect. And your armpits. Okay. But I encourage people to kind of find brands that they like and stick to it versus kind of switching out shirts, because you want to learn your substrates and know kind of like off the top of your head where centers are, already knowing the size, because every shirt is different. So although I designed these originally for crew necks, lady cut V-neck shirts are cut differently. They come inward. So you can't do a design as big for lady V-necks because of that reason. So this design technically will be a little bit too big for this.
It kind of sits on here a little bit off.
Yeah, so it's a little, like this one is a little bit off from where center is. So center is here, so it's just off to the side, just a little bit. Oh, my bad. Fix your shirt. So because this design is really long, and then this is a ladies cut shirt, it's gonna kind of curve around, because even if I put this kind of like on me, it wasn't, well, I got big boobs, so it's not gonna curve it. I'm an extra large, not a large. So well, 2X in that size. It can kind of curve around. So you don't want it to be too big, especially if you want it to be in the front, so you want to measure it. But this is a really long design. This is a ladies cut shirt, so it's not made to be long. So if you end up going, oh yeah, you can do it like that too, while it's still on there. Yeah, go ahead, hold it. While it's, because it's shorter, this, huh?
But you can't see that the design is lined up.
Oh, I can. I can clearly see through it. Yeah. Look. Right there at the top. Crease it. Crease it. But because this is a long design, if it was any longer, it would end up taking up the entire length of the shirt, and that would just look kind of cuckoo crazy. I mean, some people like designs like that, but it'll look kind of cuckoo crazy. So because this is about 12 and some change long, we do want to come up a little bit higher so that it's not coming all the way down to the bottom of the shirt. This is a really, really long design, so it has to sit up a little bit higher. on when we did Jasmine's shirt yesterday, she told me that she plans to cut it up. So this is something I also do kind of at when women ask for unisex shirts or crew neck shirts, I'll ask them if they plan to cut it up because you want to give them room to where once they cut it, you're not going to cut into the design. So I naturally pull it down some. Yes, good job. You saw the white. So we'll take that off and then you'll put it on there. Yeah, it's good. And that's one of the reasons why I prefer to do it towards me is because I can see the top line. I don't know, something looks a little weird about this. Hold on. Actually, no, it's pretty square. Okay, but see how because it's a V-neck, that looks like it's really low. It actually needs to go up. So
yeah.
And I'll show y'all what I mean. Sorry, my bad. I'm focused on teaching him and I forget that I'm recording. So this is actually sitting really low. When you go that many fingers down, it's sitting really, really low because this is a V-neck. So he's going to take it up just a little bit. Oh, we got to go get something to eat after this. I'm hungry. Brought me into the office and ain't feed nobody.
You're the professor, you're supposed to feed him.
You came to class later. HS Ink should have fed me. This is 365. This is the ink zone. Pull it down. Yeah, it's pretty good right there.
Is it on the line up there?
Yeah. Boy, you be slamming my stuff. You break it, you buy. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, that was on number 2. That's why it's okay. Let it sit for a little bit. We forgot to go back to 1 since we had to wait for it. So you're going to pull this one out and you're going to go to the 2.
Hold on, though. The pressure for that one, we had that 4, but that one went down to like 2 or 3. Right?
That's fine. This shirt is a little bit thinner than this one. So your substrate determines it. So you're going to go to 2. All right. You're going to pull it off. So there's 2 things you can use. Some people like to use Teflon. Teflon causes a shine. So if you want something to be shiny, put Teflon on it. I don't want this to be shiny. I want it to be matte. I want it to take away some of the shine. So you can use parchment paper or butcher paper. Butcher paper won't stick to this. We're going to do this one in parchment. We'll do the other one in butcher just so that you can see the difference.
Well, I couldn't use this sheet.
That's butcher. We're going to use that one. I'm going to show you. Like you can use either of them. I'm partial to parchment paper only because like some certain materials, if you don't know them, they can stick. Like if you're buying like getting like off-brand ones, but Caesar's pretty good. It doesn't stick to either one of them. So you're just gonna go ahead and do that, and you're gonna press it, and that just finishes it off. I personally just don't like the way that it looks as soon as you take it off. Some people will just take it off and just leave it at that. To me, that's a little too shiny for my liking. So I typically tend to go in and repress them. So you see, it's not as, you'll see the difference in these 2. So leave that one there. Yes, this can be reused. This is not sublimation. So no ink is actually going to transfer. So you can reuse the butcher parchment paper. So take that one off. You see the difference in how shiny this one looks compared to this one. Like you can see the light glaring off of this one and you can't on this one. Because you guys can't really see it, but it makes it where it's like now it's in the shirt and it's not as shiny. This to me looks like plastic. This doesn't so much, like it kind of blends in a little bit better. All right, so this one was with parchment. You can turn it off. And we're going to do this one with the
Butcher.
paper. Yeah. Yep. So I just want you to see that it's not going to stick. Technically, you could press it with your heat press, but that to me makes it shine, because that is kind of it's not a Teflon coating, but it is like it's a coating on it that can cause it to shine. Yes, he chased down the UPS guy in the parking lot to get it out to my sister, so she'll get it today. And that to me is a little bit more matte than the parchment paper. So it's just about, they're both called, some people call them finishing papers. It just determines like what it will look like once it's finished. So we'll do another one, and I'll do it with the Teflon, so you can kind of see the fact that the Teflon will make it have kind of like a little bit of a shine. Good job. Woohoo! So now I just have to finish designing my other ones, and then you can do those as well. I wish I lived in Florida. You can come take a trip. Shawnee D said, good job, even. Let's see. Yes, the colors pop in here. Yeah, so I got that one. I saw that comment. Yay. All right. So you guys get to see it over there. On TikTok, it looks a whole lot better. Oh wait, let's mirror. Let's mirror the video so you guys can see it the right way. And so I designed this in Silhouette Studio. My sister saw a version of, I guess they have it at the concert, but I made my own version because I never copied nobody crap. And so I'm going to make one that says Miami because they are here tonight. Don't know if my cousin's going, but yeah. There's that. All right, let's see if there's any other questions. Good morning. What type of transfers are you using? These are eco solvent transfers. I know the color's kind of blurry over here, guys. I'm not sure what happened, what's going on with the internet. So it's a little bit blurry. I'll try to download the TikTok version and post the highlights where you can see it all in full color. But I didn't want to not let the video go, but it is showing a little blurry for you guys. Okay. He's learning from the professor, and we all know he's going to do a good job. All right. But yeah, I printed with my Roland BN20. I don't do the converted one. So it's a Roland BN20 that we have in-house. And this is printed on Caesar Color Print PU. There's also Caesar Color Print Easy. And then there's Subly Thin also for polyester fabrics. Which this one actually is a little bit of polyester. Actually, it does look like it bled through a little bit. I forgot that these shirts do have some polyester in it. But that's that. So, first in-house training for t-shirts with Mr. 365 is complete. So if you are interested, you can hit us up. If you're in the South Florida area, you can just contact us because the site isn't set up to schedule them and book the sessions. But you can contact us 754-333-0335 to inquire about setting up an in-house session, whether it is business consultations, if you're trying to get into this, if you want to learn how to make shirts, you want to know how to do things like tumblers, mugs. You want to show them the other thing you did today? Tumblers, mugs, and his first project when he came into the office was so I did have a few of these. So if you were on yesterday, I was stressing because Amazon, they actually don't even sell these anymore. I can't find them at all. Well, they do, but it's like somebody is selling them for way too much. There's only 20 of them or 15 or something like that. But I ordered them, and this is what they sent me. What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? So I did have a few of these left, so I wanted to still make her some. So he actually pressed it. These are memorial bookmarks. And so he actually pressed these this morning. I'm actually going to do a video. I saved one of them because it's supposed to be 10. So he did 9 of them. This is his second project. So if you're interested in learning how to design and create items like this that you can sell, memorial designs, mugs, tumblers, shirts, blankets, anything like that, we are doing live classes and in-person. We still do our online one. So don't worry, guys. I'm still doing online classes for you guys to learn this, but it's a little bit different when you can actually put your hands to the shirt and have somebody walk you through it. Or walk you through doing a tumbler. I'm going to walk him through doing a tumbler later today. All right. So, any questions for me? I never knew that about finishing. Oh yeah, different things cause different like shines and sheens and stuff. Gainesville is, I don't know how many hours away Gainesville is from us, but no, we're not close to Gainesville. No, we are in South Florida. Like so. We're called the bottom.
My 8305.
Let's see. All right. So, if you're interested in sublimation, so to do things like the tumbler, the bookmark, we are the owners of the Honestly Speaking brand. So we currently carry sublimation ink, pigment ink, sublimation paper, and more. So you can check out our website, shop.hsink365.com. Shop at hsink365.com for all of your sublimation paper. Oh, and he brought me some tape. Definitely need this. We actually carry it in 6 sizes from 1/2 inch to 6 inches, but we do have the heat tape. It is non-staining, non-marking. So you don't have to worry about getting the yellow stains when it comes to this tape. Most of like the clear tapes, they're not going to come in the wire tapes. And there's a good purpose for the wire tape, especially if you start doing things like awards and stuff like that. You want to have the wire tape. Ours is non-staining, non-marking. So on the site. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You're third because yes, you did do your poster yesterday. My bad. Oh, my bad. Look, your little friend taking up for you. So no, he's third. He did posters. My bad. Think it should have gotten tape too. Oh man, yeah, and definitely should have this tape extra probably. All right, y'all. I gotta design so he can get back to work. And he actually needs to process orders. So y'all go give him some work to do while I'm designing. Add more work with him and go purchase some ink and paper. All right. You want to drop the people a discount code for your first time doing a shirt? He said he'll give y'all 5% off. Y'all want 5% off? Huh? It's the even special. You're gonna give the even special. That don't sound very special to say 5% now. I don't know if that's very special. Y'all think he should come up a little bit on his discount for y'all for about what? Let's see. Give y'all a couple hours to close the business. We shut down all orders before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time go out the same day. So for today's shipments, we'll drop a code for y'all. His name is hard to spell, so I'm just gonna make it even, as in like even and odd. Someone said do 5.63%. It won't let you do that. I wish it would. Oh, trust me, I have tried. It won't let you do the percentages like that. But I mean, it's going to be even, as in even and odd, EVEN, although that's not how you spell his name. This said it's the even special. Where can I go to register for classes? In-house or online? If you want to do online, we have some new classes that are coming up and it'll be on the schedule. So shop, the same site, shop.hsink365.com right now. That houses everything, the products and access to the classes. As far as in-house classes, if you want to do that, just give me a call and we can get you on the schedule. Do I offer private as far as like online? Yes. I will be. Hold on. For you guys, I'm going to switch it. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna move y'all to TikTok. Wait. He ran. He ran out the room. He don't want to be on camera. Him ran.
I don't know.
All right, let me switch y'all over here so I can put this discount code into play. All right. Let's see. Discounts. Create a discount just for y'all.
Capital E to U.
Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how they put it in. He's gonna tell me it's capital E to you. So even how you spell your name. It don't even matter if it's a capital E. Y'all make sure y'all put in a capital E for his little ego. Okay. So you want to be even or even special? Okay, we're gonna it's all y'all know when I do colors, it's all one word. So we're gonna put in even special. You are special. You really are special. Wait, why is it? Oh, because it's all one word. All right, so even special. Are you really gonna do it?
No, whatever you want to do. 10%.
I don't like 10. I did 12 off of our Honestly Speaking collection. So anything that is the Honestly Speaking brand, you guys can get 15% off if you use the code. Now, if you combine that code with the paper, ink, and tape bundle, you're getting an even better deal. I'm gonna give y'all how to save more money. Go to the paper, ink, tape bundle and use it on that because you'll get it's already kind of discounted for the paper, ink, and tape all together. And then you put the 12% on top of that, secure the bag. All right. So you can get all these holiday orders done at an affordable, like you're gonna profit more, right? So you're gonna be able to profit more if you combine that. So even special, I'm gonna get that shareable link, copy that link, and I'm gonna put it over here for you guys. And on TikTok, I'm just going to type it out. 12% off, even special. Oops. It's the even special. All right. All right, y'all. So I was going to answer about the private classes. I will say that, I mean, I do one-on-one sessions. You're going to pay a little bit more to kind of monopolize my time just for you. It does work out better. And the way I teach, it still feels like a one-on-one session when I'm teaching. And it's not like this crazy unorganized group session, but group, like just taking regular classes makes it more financially friendly when you're doing it that way compared to the one-on-one sessions. I'm expensive. I'm really not. It's like actually I see people charge way more than that. For something like that, if you want a one-on-one, like to learn something in particular, it's $75 an hour. Now, if you go and you have like a question, you got like some general kind of questions, things like that about silhouette, you're trying to figure out exactly how to trace something you couldn't figure it out. Like we do those a little bit more affordable for that one. That's $35 an hour, $50 one of those. I forget on there. But for a one-on-one, like kind of like sit down is just for you, and it's only one topic. It is $75 an hour. Okay. Hello, Tim. I hardly ever catch you live. Thank you so much for everything you're doing, especially teaching. Greatly appreciate. You are very welcome. Legacy TV. All right, y'all. I am out of here. Until next time. Well, we are out of here. Until next time. Later today. Have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Really? Oh wait, they're not going to see you, but can you let them see our advertisement? Because I was talk to them about being a walking billboard. Can you let them see the advertisement on the back of your shirt? No, not that. I don't want them to ask about that design. I want you to show the back. Come on, what TikTok can't see you. You got to come over here. So when I say about being a walking billboard, we stay being a walking billboard. So that's on there. It's not crooked. It's the camera. It's not crooked. I promise you. But he has it on the back so that when he goes out, promotes the business. You gonna call HR on me? I am HR. We can rectify it now. I mean, don't be nasty on here in front of the people now, the good old people. All right, y'all. Peace.